which honestly, I don't blame them. I mean, it sounds like a decent plan. If marriage is just a piece of paper, you can split the responsibilities and you can enjoy the benefits. You can cut your rent in half and you can share your Netflix account for the glory of God. You save money. You can split the chores and you can share the bed. Boonga, boonga, whatever it would be. You know, it just seems to make complete sense. The problem is that studies show that cohabitation actually decreases the odds of relational success. It doesn't work as well as we would think it would work, even though it seems to make sense if marriage is just a contract or just a piece of paper. And the reason it doesn't work as well, researchers call it the cohabitation inertia effect. What happens is, they say, is that instead of intentionally deciding to be more committed, you're sliding into a commitment. You might slide into, hey, how about we live together, makes sense, it's a little bit cheaper, and so we co-sign on an apartment lease, and we slide into that. And then we think, well, let's just get us our same phone plan together because we can save money, and you slide into that. And someone has a great idea, let's get a puppy. And you're not really committed, but you got a puppy, and then one day, whose puppy is it? And then, if you're not careful, the puppy becomes a kid, and you've got a baby, and suddenly you're incredibly entangled with one another, and you find yourself fully entangled, but not fully committed. And what that does is it increases the pressure on the relationship, and you may not be fully committed to this person, but you kind of feel stuck, and you're really, really invested. And the moment you start to feel stuck but not committed, it decreases the odds of success in the relationship. And we didn't mean to get there because we're kind of good people, and it made sense, and we're not hurting anybody. And it kind of made sense on paper, but the odds go down of really having a great relationship. And you don't even have to move in together. You can kind of just do the playhouse thing, where you kind of have a drawer at her house or she has a drawer at your house. You got your own little toothbrush there, and you kind of just stay the night a few nights a week. And essentially, even though it doesn't seem like a very big deal in culture, what you're practically doing is you're pretending to be married. You're essentially practicing marriage, doing married-like things. And then when things don't go well, you break up, essentially practicing divorce. And so it's no wonder then later on when you do get married and you just see it as a contractual agreement, if things don't go well, you take your drawer stuff and you go one way and they go the other. And perhaps that's one of the reasons why so many marriages aren't working today. You see, this isn't meant to be judgmental at all, but how you see marriage profoundly shapes how you approach relationships.